It's Nolan. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Industry Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about Mike Epps and his wife, all right? Now, Mike Epps recently went on to the All the Smoke podcast, and he revealed some things about himself, a lot of things about himself, if I must say so. But he's got a couple of viral clips that are really circulating that he's had to atone for or had to apologize and make some statements about. Primarily, one where he talked about how in all of his 53 years of living, he still has never treated a woman right. That's something that he would like to do before he dies. And a lot of people said, hold up, wait a minute. Ain't you got a wife up in it? Like, what's going on with your lady? She's allowing you to dog her out? Like, that's what y'all are doing today in 2024? What the fuck is going on? And Mike Epps didn't really like that people were calling him out. He didn't really like that, I guess he felt like he was being misunderstood. He felt like folks misconstrue his words to the point where he said that he will no longer be doing interviews from here on in. I think Mike Epps is definitely doing himself a favor by going ahead and calling it quits when it comes to interviews, because anytime you put a mic, you put a mic, a camera, a film, a cell phone, you put that in front of motherfucking Mike Epps, he gonna say something. He's gonna say something that's going to be critiqued. It's going to come out wrong, right? He's been under fire numerous times. I mean, he's had issues with Kevin Hart that they had to mend fences about because he tried to call him out and, try to make it seem like dude was unfunny, which that is a debate. He's had other instances where, of course, he's had his Shannon Sharpe thing. Man, I can't even think of all of the shit, right? But most of the time he's going to say something that's either politically incorrect or just the wording doesn't really hit the way that it's supposed to, where people are like, what are you talking about? That shit sound crazy. And it's fucked up. So now the latest subject is his wife. Now, also in the interview, he talked about how he was on cocaine during the filming of most of his movies. Did not know that Mike Epps was addicted to the cola. You know what I'm saying? Did not know he was on that stuff, but perhaps that's what fueled his comedy for many years. I don't know. We're going to get to that in a few moments as well, but we're going to start with him addressing the situation with his wife. He did issue an apology today, but we're going to play the actual audio first before we get to the apology, all right? So let's get to that. And try to get a little bit of understanding, try to get some straightening on what Mike Epps was talking about, okay?
And I had a son the day my mother died. My mother died 2020, COVID. My son was born the same time, bro. And I never had a son. He looked just like my mama, man. I swear, that's how I know God's real.
In death comes life. Yeah,
Gave me a son. My mama
dope.
gave me a son walking out the door, man.
That's beautiful.
I used to cry all the time and ask God, what did I do wrong that I can't have a son? But I know what it was. I done lied to all these women and got them pregnant and sold them dreams and shit like that.
I got 5 girls.
You got 5 girls too.
To let you know how much lying
You've
I've
been lying
doing.
too.
I've been doing too much
That's one
lying.
thing that I'm going to get right before I leave this earth. I'm going to learn how to treat a woman 100%
That's
right.
dope. That's dope.
Because that's something that I want to do for my mother, for my children, for my daughters. I never treated a woman right 100%. And now that our kids are beautiful, man, I had a son.
So we're going to stop there for a moment. I'm sure the women that Mike Epps has dated or been with in his life would definitely, if he's willing to say that, I'm sure they've got fucking diaries, Alicia Keys diaries, full of accounts that can co-sign and say, yeah, he ain't lying about that. Motherfucker been lying, cheating, running amok in the palace, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Now, What I will say in Mike Epps' defense a little bit is self-awareness is key. We talk about self-awareness quite a bit here on this channel, holding yourself accountable, being able to talk about your wrongs, admit when you're wrong. So I'm not going to go so hard on this man and say, hey, you ain't shit ass motherfucker, that. No, I'm not going to do that because, hey, at the bare minimum, he's willing to say he's done wrong. He ain't always been right. He done some effed up stuff, right? But in order to honor his mother, honor his kids, honor his daughters. I don't know why he didn't say, for my wife. I mean, y'all do got a whole show on TV of y'all renovating homes and buying homes and shit like that. Like, it's not like y'all are estranged, or are y'all? But to my knowledge, hell, how could you forget her? You ain't treated a woman 100% right, and you don't even acknowledge her in your diatribe saying, oh, I got to do this for my wife. Now, of course, she may have slipped his mind. Everybody's not good on the spot. Everybody, when the seat get hot, you might forget a few things. It happens a lot. But I don't know, man. So what else did he say?
The day my mother died. Getting older, I'm realizing, man, you gotta treat a woman right, Mike. You can't cheat on her. You gotta be her friend. You gotta not be selfish. This is what I want to do. This is one of my dreams, man.
That's dope. That's
I'm
something we
not
have to learn
lying,
as
man.
men. That's something we really have to learn
Cause
as men.
I had issues with my mother. So now I want to make a woman. I don't want my kid's mother to, you know what I mean, to have my mother's stuff. So that's one of my things I want to do, man. I'm getting older.
Mike, you fucked up bad. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, you said it's one of your dreams? You done turned into MLK on this, man. You got a dream. You turned into Kendrick Lamar. Mike Epps got a dream. We not rolling with that, bro. Like, you 53, my nigga. You are 53. If you ain't figured it out by now, you ain't guaranteed another 50, nigga. Huh? You ain't guaranteed another 50 to figure this out, man. You got a wife that you should be honoring. Honor thy wife, they say it in the Bible. You know what I mean? Pardon me for my Cosbyism there. But for real, like, niggas said that one of my dreams. Goddamn. Hey, I'm telling you, man, you know what I want to accomplish before I go, man? You like real stuff. Like, I want to accomplish, like, I done did movies. I done did stand-up. I done did Def Comedy Jam in its heyday, you know what I mean? Like, I just got to accomplish the fact that I can't get over myself and treat a woman right. Right? And then you got Steven Jack Stat 5 talking about something, yeah, man, I got nothing but dollars. I've been lying and cheating and just saying it with a motherfucking smile, a veneered-ass smile, man. What is going on here? Co-signing. Niggas, yeah, that's dope, bro. Man, this is sad. And I like all of the guys in the video. You know what I'm saying? As far as, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson were good players. Not great players, but good players. Held it down in the league. I used to watch All the Smoke podcast quite a bit, especially when they first came on the scene. It was kind of like revolutionary. We started seeing these podcasts come out with these players and talking about the real when it came to the game. But when y'all start talking about real life stuff and start talking about relationships, it's like, oh man, here we go. Y'all might not want to delve into the subject because you're only gonna make yourself look bad. Especially Matt Barnes with all the shit you got going on out here, man. Got there putting your hands on high school kids at basketball games, and I think you're going through another issue with your wife right now, trying to withhold child support or something to that degree. I don't know, man. It's getting a little spooky out here for you guys. Okay? Now, let's get to the piece where Mike Epps talks about doing the Coke and Pepsi, as they say on YouTube, during his time of shooting films. Never heard about that till now. But it's one of those things that you cannot run it back. You can't take it back. It's out there now. Okay? So let's get to it.
He's on cocaine. Hey, I've been on drugs. I've been through hell. You know what I'm saying? I did most of the movies on cocaine. All About the Benjamins. I used to sit in Ice Cube's trailer in the morning and be crying, tears. He like, Mike, wipe your face, man. You a king, nigga. Stop doing this shit to yourself. I'm sitting there wiping myself because I was I had survivor's remorse. I was so sad that I left all them niggas here in this city and I was famous. And when I would come home, I wanted them to be happy for me and they was mad at me. So I said, damn, I got to destroy myself for you to like me.
Damn, that's some deep shit now. I mean, he was very young at the time when this happened. It's really tough to look at things, you know, hindsight is 2020, and some people may laugh or, you know, try to turn that into a laughing matter or a joke. I don't really want to take that stance when it comes to him and his situation because I don't know how deeply he was into it. I mean, he said he was on set doing All About the Benjamin. That was the first time I really seen him. I ain't even see his stand-up stuff before All About the Benjamins. All of that stuff was introduced to me after the fact. So to know that in the first role that I had ever seen this man in, and he was excellent, you know what I mean? He seemed on point, seemed clear, you know what I mean? His eyes was, you know what I mean? Looked good for himself. And to know that he was doing all of this stuff on set, sniffing the white lady and crying and destroying himself based on his perception of how people viewed him in his hometown because he had come out and become a success and people were not happy for that success. Therefore, he like, well, shit, I can't back down. I can't just come back and be with y'all. But he was under the impression that he needed to destroy himself to, I guess, make himself more relatable. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that it was just his twisted way of thinking. Like, I don't know. Let's see further into what Mike Epps was going through.
I was like, damn, my favorite nigga, it seemed like he liked me more when I'm coming down off coke and I'm crying and I hate myself. He was like, oh man, I love you, nigga. I'm praying for you. But when I wasn't high and I was working out and I looked good, he's like, nigga, you think you better than me. I said, nigga, how is my success a reflection of your failure? And that's what happens to the kids. They around here killing themselves, trying to fit in with somebody who's fucked up. That's the truth.
That is a big fact. Not to mention the fact that I'm not gonna try to make this a exclusively black thing, but of course, based on the environment that I grew up in and I saw, of course, that's what I relate to. But I think it happens across cultures, especially not even just in America. I think just on a world level, what we grow up idolizing and thinking is cool is all of the shit that's bad for us, all the shit that's just fucked up. Like, we want to be, to a degree, I don't think a lot of us have the heart to carry it out, but a lot of us want to take on the image or the thought process of, I want to be a killer. I want to be a gangster. I want to be a thug. I want to join a gang. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to get a gun before I'm even legally able to have one. Like, then you got the young kids where I know in my neighborhood, I was like 8 years old. Little niggas around my neighborhood, they was like trying to get their hands on some cigarettes, talking about some, yeah, man, you want to hit this? I'm like, what the? No. I don't even like inhaling incense when my mama got them bitches out. No, I don't. I'm not trying to do none of what y'all talking about, man. Y'all trying to play football or basketball. If it ain't one of them two things, leave me alone. You want to play some music? What about that? Y'all trying to smoke cigs? No, fam. I'm trying to play ball. Damn, why y'all fucking up the vibe? I just want to play ball. That's what I did, man. That's what I came out here for. I forgone going and watching Dragon Ball Z. Rest in peace to the creator of Dragon Ball Z, by the way. Since we here, I don't want to make sure I say your name right. Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. I chose not to watch Dragon Ball Z today to come hang with y'all, and y'all trying to smoke some cigs, man. God, no, I'm good. Then of course we got older. Nigga talking about you want to hit the weed. Hey, I got this over here. You want to sip on it, man? Fuck what y'all talking about, man. I'm gonna go back to the crib, man. I'm gonna go play NBA Live or something, man. Y'all different. Y'all mama need to whoop y'all a little bit more. I ain't never had to get whoops on my end, but y'all clearly need it. You know, we idolize all the messed up things in life and think that that's what we're supposed to aspire to, right? So he's absolutely right, you know. And the friends that he had around him, they treated him better when he was down bad on cocaine, crying, coming down off binges. That's how they felt more connected to him, right? Because they were able to be around, right? They were able to pour into him, build him up, make it seem like they actually cared about his personal well-being. But when he was out here doing well for himself, trying to make some money, trying to find some success, trying to do something that would ultimately end up benefiting them in the future anyway if he looked out and come back, not that he was obligated to, y'all want to down him and make him feel lesser of himself. It's a lot of you people out there that's on that same wave with your friends, and y'all need to clean that ish up. All right, figure out your way. Don't tear nobody else down just to make yourself feel better about what you're not doing. Okay, let's get back to it.
Now I'm a comedian. We supposed to be laughing,
I've been laughing the whole time.
and
Yeah,
the
that's the real
conversation
shit,
then
though.
went there like
It's
that.
all good. It shit happens.
Cause comedians are dark people, man. We dark. Cat Williams, I blessed it. I pray for that brother, man. I pray for that brother because that's some serious shit. The shit that he did on that podcast, man, we better hope all the people that he said ain't no killers. Cause he ain't gonna know who hit him.
Mm.
They got money. They know niggas. It just take one of them to wake up in the morning and say, you know what, that's it.
But then again, you know, a lot of those people that he said something about, they probably ain't bothered because, you know, you don't really, it don't move you if it ain't true.
I mean, either way, man, you know what I mean? Everybody moves different, man. You
Right.
know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. That negativity sells like that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It sells.
People are drawn to that, to the negativity.
They are. That's why I had to go shake Shannon's hand because I can't control these dudes out here that'll just go try to do something to him just to, it ain't even for me.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas just, oh man, yeah, I'm riding for Mike. You ain't riding for me. I don't even know you.
All right, so he also addresses squashing the beef with Shannon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? I think him and Katt may have had a couple words before too. And he's absolutely right. You don't know what everybody's on. There's a lot of people out here that are willing to do anything just to get a rep, just to get a name. You know what I'm saying? Just like the young folks that, well, I want to say the young folks, it's them slouchy ass coaches that ran up on Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? Because their ego and pride is hurt about what they didn't accomplish in their lives. So they wanna take out extra energy, extra animosity when it came to that game with them kids. It should have been about the kids, but they want to bring their personal bull from their personal life, bring it to the field, bring it to the festivities when Cam is out here trying to give out money. Cam is out here blessing y'all with his presence. Cam is out here competing with y'all, which puts a spotlight on the kids on your team because Cam brought his team. Nothing but upside. And y'all want to jump this dude? I don't give a fuck what that nigga said, unless he said something about your mama. You know what I'm saying? Something very severe about your family, which I highly doubt. You know what I mean? And even that, at a certain age, is not permissible to be trying to jump and fight niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you still affected by something like that. If it ain't true, it ain't true. Let it roll out. But to know that y'all was that sorry, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many people out there in this world that exist in that sorrowful place. It's like, man, sometimes you can't even do nothing to give back, man. The best way I could benefit y'all is by never coming around, because you will never catch me lacking. I will never be in your circumference for you to ever think you got one up on me. Because if you play with me, boy, shoo, you best be ready to meet your maker. And I ain't talking about in Jamaica. Okay? So, yeah. That's my assessment of the Mike Epps situation. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. It's been another episode of Inside the Industry with J Nolan. I hope you enjoyed it. We've got more content coming, so stay tuned. Keep your post notifications on. Put them on all. You know what I'm saying? And again, for all my people out there, if you want to support the channel monetarily, you can do so with the Cash App. We've got it on the screen. You can follow me on social media. We've got that on the screen as well at Real J Nolan. If you want to check out my album, Southside Nolan, it's available on all streaming platforms and my website, realjnolan.com, if you would like to purchase it. All of this stuff is not mandatory, but I am putting it out there for anyone that would like to take their support beyond just watching videos. And for anybody that does these things, especially if you support with a financial contribution, whether it be Cash App, Super Chat, Super Thanks, or buying the album, you will receive shout outs on the channel. Much love and respect. I will see y'all on the next one. And again, we've got more on the way. Don't go nowhere.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.